If you're a woman over 40 and you are struggling with persistent pain that just will not go away, then this video is for you. Because in this video, I'm going to be teaching you the 3 keys to life after chronic pain. My name is Jenna. I am a pain relief expert. And these are tools that I have discovered not only from working with clients for over 20 years who are struggling with pain, helping them to find holistic ways to overcome injuries, but these are also ways that I have discovered for myself as a dancer, having scoliosis, stenosis, to get myself out of pain and to get myself back to the activities that I really wanted to do as a professional dancer and as an athlete. So the first key to getting out of pain so that you can get back to living the life that you love is to recognize that our brain is wired for pain. It is wired to detect any threats in our environment and also in our body because, say, for instance, we cut ourselves, we obviously need to feel pain so that we know that there's something wrong so that then we can take care of it, because the brain's number one job via the limbic system is to keep us alive. It's to survive. So one thing that happens when we are experiencing chronic pain, especially when this has been going on over a long period of time, is that we have deeply ingrained in our brain, in these grooves that are in our nervous system, that there is a problem, there is a threat. And our body continues to signal to us that this threat is there. And this often shows up in the form of chronic pain. So maybe you had an injury, but that injury is actually healed, and your brain is still wired to that pain signal, and there is actually a way to shut off that pain signal, because what we know now through neuroscience is that the brain is plastic. We know that through the science of neuroplasticity that the brain can change. And one of the best ways to do this when it comes to pain is to teach our body that there is no longer a threat and that we are safe, so that our brain can then shut off that pain signal, because now it knows, okay, now we are safe. And so one of the ways that I'm going to recommend doing that is a very simple and easy thing that you can do. And I actually created another YouTube video on just this practice. I will link it below. But it is called grounding. You can do this wherever you are. If you're in your room, it's ideal to do it outside if you can. And you really only need a minute to do this practice. And what you're going to do is stand with your feet grounded into the earth, so barefoot is ideal, and just really take a moment to notice the sensation of your feet connected to the earth. And as you're noticing that, this signals to the body, oh, okay, we're grounding here, we're feeling into a pleasant or maybe pleasurable sensation of feeling this connection to the earth. One of the reasons why this is really helpful is because if there was a threat, say we were running from a predator or something that was attacking us, we would not take a moment to pause and feel our feet connected to the earth, right? We would be running, we would go into fight or flight mode. So one of the best ways to take our body out of that fight or flight mode is to show it we are safe, because we can sense into the body, we can feel our feet grounded, connected to the earth. And there is no longer any danger present. So this is a really helpful tool that you can use to immediately signal safety to the body. And again, you can watch that YouTube video, which I've linked below, if you want to be guided through a longer grounding practice. So now the second key to finding lasting pain relief and to be able to experience that life that you would love to experience if you weren't in pain is to go a step further with this idea of neuroplasticity and to use visualization to teach our brain that we can actually do that activity that we want to do, because we're going to show the brain that pain is no longer going to inhibit us or keep us from doing that activity. Because what neuroscience has showed us is that visualizing something is no different than actually experiencing it. Your brain does not know the difference between an actual experience, a real life situation, and something that you visualize or that you imagine. So we can use this to our advantage to get out of pain. So now, if this is interesting to you, I'm going to do a deep dive into this, into these three keys, and I'm actually going to guide you through a visualization practice that you can do on your own in my masterclass that is actually happening tomorrow. So check the link below for that masterclass if you would like to join and if you would like to really do a deep dive into this topic. But in today's video, I'm just going to introduce that concept that you can use visualization to show your nervous system, to retrain your brain that movement is possible and it is safe, so that you can do the activities or sports that you love to do. And this is something that athletes have been using for a very long time. This is something that I actually did when I was a dancer. I would visualize a performance, and every time I did it, it would go better than I had even imagined it. So this is a great tool for pain relief. So the third key is therapeutic and safe exercises in a pain-free range of motion. So again, we're teaching the body, now actually physically teaching it, that it is safe now to move. And I found when we address these three specific areas, we're working with the brain, we're working with the nervous system, using visualization, and then we're introducing safe, pain-free movements, then that is really the perfect recipe to get us out of pain and to finally turn off that over-firing pain signal in the body to show it, okay, now it is safe to move. And using this system and these tools that I have developed and come up with over the last 20 years of working with clients and working with my own injuries as a dancer, this is really effective. So I would love for you to join me in this masterclass where I will be doing a deep dive. I'm going to be going over these three keys in an hour-long session live. So please join me and click the link below. I will see you there. Take care.